Action.
The men don't want this. They don't want to go to bed next to a girl and wake up and she looks like a different person.
If you want to put on all the makeup, if you want to put the hair on, the fingernails on, and the eyelashes on, I don't want no transformer. I'm not trying to be in a relationship with Optimus Prime. I'm not trying to be in a relationship with no Bumblebee. I don't agree with that. I do not want a masculine robot to be my lady.
I'm sorry. I've lived my life. Most of my life I did not get my nails done. Most of my life I wore very little to no makeup, and I've been just fine.
This is the battle between the modest woman and the modern woman. The modern woman thinks that she can just do and say whatever. And I believe that you can. But if you do, you will never get no man.
But
Thank you, ma'am.
I just have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that it's necessary or valid to call her like a whore?
Keke Palmer wants to run around with her cakes out, and she ain't got no little cakes. She got them big cakes. Akila and the Bee is all grown up, and she wants the whole world to see her maturity. But she was acting extremely immature at a concert. She turned into a super fan. She has a baby and a man, left her baby and the man at home, and she went out trying to be grown. Now let me tell you a story. My lady came over, and she was wearing the modern athleisure stuff, you know what I'm saying, the yoga pants and the matching shirt. And I looked at her and I said, "Hey baby, is you finna go work out?" And she was like, "No, I'm not finna go work out. Why?" I was like, honestly, that's just not my style. And she looked at me kind of puzzled, but she never wore it ever again. And a few months went by and I said, "Hey baby, you don't wear none of that athleisure stuff no more." You know what she told me? She told me the most beautiful, most powerful thing that any woman ever told me. She said, "My man don't like it, and so why would I wear it?" I was like, holy Christ. That's like the most bestest answer that any woman can ever give her man.
You would want to go out in that outfit, and if you felt like interacting that way, doing that without it being a problem in your relationship. That's what I'm asking.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yep.
And this is what I mean when I say modern women are selfish.
I need men to hold women accountable. If you want to do and say whatever, you have that right. But I also have rights too. And if you cannot follow my direction, then you do not get my protection. And if you as rich as Keke Palmer, if you cannot take direction, then you will not get my affection.
Because, ladies, you don't need to get your teeth whitened. You don't need to get the fake lash extensions. You don't need the eyebrow lifts. You don't need the Botox. You don't need the fake hair. You don't need any of that shit.
It should never cost any woman $1,000 a month to be pretty. You should be pretty for free.
Look, if you men, if you want to pay that, that's fine. And maybe they said something on the panel. They're like, well, the more attractive the girl, the more expensive she'll be. So maybe I'm just cheap.
Can you imagine that an average-looking woman has it all figured out? She knows that I care more about your brains than I do about you showing your cakes to the world.
The greatest American alive. The greatest American alive. The greatest American alive. The greatest American alive. The greatest American alive.